Hey you guys, today's video is going to be on my full coverage foundation routine, and it's by what? You guessed it, Black Opal. Awesome brand. And it is the Black Opal True Color full coverage foundation stick that I'm going to be featuring in this video. And first, let's get into some before and after pictures. Okay, did you see that? Yes. So if you're interested in seeing how I got full coverage like this, keep watching. So the foundation that I'm using is Black Opal True Color full coverage foundation, and it looks like this. And my shade that I'm using is Beautiful Bronze. It's a little bit dark for my skin complexion, and the undertone is like in between an orange and slightly red. I'll go more with an orange undertone, but my undertones are yellow, so that's the conflict. But other than that, I really love it because the coverage is amazing. So here we go. So taking a foundation stick, I'm just going to blend that out. A foundation brush. As you can see, the coverage is just like amazing, especially for what would be considered a drugstore product. Now I'm going to do like a second layer only like in my problem areas, in the areas that I didn't focus on at first. And don't worry about this because we're going to blend it out at the end. So I have sensitive skin, so I like to blend out in my hairline at the end because I have like hair products on my hair. So I don't want to break out because, like I said, my skin is really sensitive. So at the end, once I'm done, and satisfied with the coverage that I have, I blend out toward my hairline. So I'm going to give you guys my highlight and my light contour. So if you're interested in that part, keep watching. Now I'm going for a pop-in highlight, but it can get more dramatic than this for me. And this is my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and it's the HD High Definition line, and the shade that I'm using is Fawn, and it packaging looks like this. So I'll just take my ring finger and blend down, pat it in first, and then blend down. And usually I put my concealer on after I do all this. Not my concealer, but my mascara. But for the sake of this video, I didn't do that. So my mascara is already on, which probably works better in the long run. So, and I'm going to take my concealer brush to blend out any harsh edges. So sometimes I would even add another small layer, but it's daytime, so I'm not going to do all that. But I am going to highlight a little bit in my nose and forehead and chin area. It's a little bit. And I just pat it in upwards, like in this type of triangle shape I kind of create on my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. And I wanted a little bit more popping on my nose, so small dab, because this is very, very, very pigmented. See, I already put a little bit too much. So I'm going to just wipe that excess off and blend. Put a little bit back on and blend. Down to the cupid's bow area. I hope you guys can see that well. So I'm going to take my favorite translucent powder, and it's by Black Opal, and it's invisible oil blocking powder, and I love it. I have the travel size. I have to order the full size because I love it, but I had this for like a year now. I'm just taking a sponge and dabbing, pressing motions under my eye, and this gives like a natural highlight to me. And when the camera hits it, it doesn't make your under eye look all ashy or anything. And I have the banana powder that I'm just going to use a tiny little bit in just a second. So anywhere where it's highlighted, just dab a little bit of this translucent powder. And just a little bit more. And what I really love about this translucent powder is it keeps your makeup very matte. So I will be ordering the full size from blackopal.com. And just taking a little tiny splash of my banana powder and further highlighting my cheek area and then to the under eye. Just a little tiny bit like this. Highlight the cheek area, under eye. And whatever's left, I'm just going to press in on my forehead, my nose, cupid's bow, and chin area. So now I'm going to go in with everybody's favorite powder, and it's Max Mineralized Skinfinish. I have deep dark, but I would love to try dark because I feel like they didn't match me correctly, but in the summertime I get a little bit darker anyway, so it works out. And I'm just doing tapping motions and then at the end I like to kind of swirl it around. And I'm going to go back, and Thomas Adriana gave me this trick. Shout outs to her. I love Thomas Adriana. She's the bomb. But this is Black Radiance Rich Mahogany Press Powder, and I use it to contour on the days where I don't use my ebony bronzer, which has like a shimmer to it, and I ain't about that shimmer life all the time. So typically I like to go for a matte face. This could be really heavy, so if you're my skin complexion or a little bit lighter or even darker, you might want to go light with it unless you're going for a dramatic look. I take the other side of my brush and I blend it up in the C-shape area. I can't talk right now while I'm trying to work. In a C shape, I go up and just blend out. And then I like to go in with my mineralized skin finish again on my sponge and just tap it in the areas where I get more oily, which is around my eyebrows. Sorry if this video is super long, but I'm trying to be detailed. And then I go back into the black opal and tap again. And this helps with the oil that I usually get around my eyebrows and in this area right here. Oh my gosh, it helps so much with it. So last but not least, I'm going into my mineralized skin finish again, and I'm just going to swirl it around a brush, and I'm going to blend out on my hairline. And there you have my finished face.